Russia has used its annual appearance at the UN General Assembly to accuse the United States and its Western allies of bossing the world around, complaining that they were attempting to dictate to everyone what is good and evil. The speech by Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov was the latest example of the deteriorating relations between Moscow and Western powers, which have imposed sanctions on Russia over its invasion of Ukraine. Lavrov accused the U.S. and the European Union of supporting a coup in Ukraine. The U.S. and the EU supported the coup d'etat in Ukraine and reverted to outright justification of any acts by the self-proclaimed Kiev authorities that opted for suppression by force of the part of the Ukrainian people, which had rejected the attempts to impose the anti-constitutional way of life to the entire country and wanted to defend its rights to the native language, culture, and history. Russia has a long history of using UN General Assemblies for grandstanding, and this time things were no different. Lavrov questioned the legality of U.S. and Arab airstrikes in Syria to target the Islamic State militants because the action was taken without the formal approval and cooperation of Moscow's ally, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Oddly enough, Lavrov went on to strike a conciliatory tone when being interviewed by Russia's Channel 5, saying relations with the U.S. could be repaired. We are absolutely interested in our relations normalizing, but it wasn't us who destroyed them. And now, there needs to be probably, I don't know whether the Americans would call it a reset, when after a serious rollback in relations with the U.S. in the last years of the younger Bush, the Obama administration came up with the term reset. Relations between the U.S. and Russia have hit their lowest point since the Cold War, following the Kremlin's annexation of Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula and its invasion of eastern Ukraine.